innovation, resilience, agility. It's how Michigan businesses work together and continue to build the future. Our expertise, talented workforce, and collaborative environment are making a difference now and shaping the future. Join us and make your mark where it matters. Visit michiganbusiness.org/radio to put your plans in motion. That's michiganbusiness.org/radio.
Hey, this is BJ. Thanks for listening to our show's podcast. If you're a fan of all things geeky, you should check out my other podcast, BJ Shea's Geek Nation. We have new episodes every day, and you can check it out at bjgeeknation.com.
Your driver's license is important so you can get back and forth to work, get your kids to school, and back and forth to daycare. If your license has been suspended because you can't pay your tickets, you can't do any of those things. Let's talk about Chapter 13 bankruptcy. You may have heard the tickets cannot be discharged, but they can be dealt with in a Chapter 13 case. Why not come in for a free consultation? The chapter you choose will make all the difference to your getting back legally on the road. Let's design a plan to pay off your tickets and restore your license immediately. I'm attorney Travis Gagne. Please contact me today at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. Well, a guy sells his girlfriend on eBay as a joke.
What?
And the bidding hit $119,000. Wow. There's a guy in London, his name is Dale Leaks. Over the weekend, he and his girlfriend Kelly were at a shop buying horse riding accessories. And she used a horse whip to hit him on the butt.
Okay.
I guess that's a thing. And to get his revenge, he decided to pull his own prank. So he listed her for sale on eBay. Now, the posting was obviously a joke, and he described her like a used car with lines like, quote, starts okay, but after a while, there's a constant whining noise I can't seem to stop.
Wow.
And he said, quote, her bodywork is fairly tidy, but close-up shows signs of wear.
I get it's a joke, but I don't know how many women want, or even dudes for that matter. Do you really want like the person that you hope is attracted to you describing you in that way? That's funny.
Those Brits, those crazy Brits.
I'm looking at them right there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So, I mean.
Right. Yeah, a little aware of that. No, I'm just kidding. That's terrible.
I mean, they look like they have a lot of fun, is really what's going on.
Because they're smiling?
Well, but I mean, she's whipping him she's whipping him with a horse whip, and then he turns around and pulls his prank. He has to know his girl. That's what I'm thinking. They got to be a fun-loving couple, because, I mean, otherwise, yeah, they're going to be divorced in 2 seconds. I love this, though. It sparked a bidding war, him putting this ad about selling his girlfriend on eBay, and they get up to $119,000, and then finally eBay was like, wait, what's going on over here?
Yeah, you can't sell bodies.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Parts or anything along or people.
Yeah, it kind of broke their policy. So unfortunately, they didn't get to get any part of that $119,000. But they also, Dale and Kelly say there aren't any hard feelings between them after the post. It's probably another reason why I think they're a fun-loving couple. Kelly says, though, she is looking to pull another prank for revenge. So it seems like they just go back and forth having a fun time pranking each other.
Now, I would imagine most of the people that were bidding were also just goofing as well. Because a lot of times certain things get these ridiculous bids and then the person that bid on it doesn't follow through on it. Because, so you could back out. But I wonder, would that be a dilemma if, like, say someone was, like, serious? Like, no, legit, I will give you $120,000.
Yeah. Indecent proposal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, is this a one-time deal or is this like or are you just handing over the keys to the car?
That's it, yeah, because it sounded like he was just like, look, whoever's got the money's got her.
Right, it's not just a test drive.
It's a long-term sitch.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah? Yeah, you wouldn't do that? You wouldn't? Look how much money your wife could make if you let her sell you for $119,000.
Yeah, I mean, she could get a lot of nice purses.
Yeah, she could. You wouldn't be there anymore, but she'll get her bathroom back,
Chances are the person will get annoyed with me and ditch me anyway, and then I could go back to her, and then we both got the money.
She can find you on the road. There you are.
Yeah.
She'll go, I knew this would happen to you. I knew they'd get sick of you.
That's funny, though.
Yeah. Got this 58-year-old substitute driving instructor in New York. This is awesome. Yeah, he showed up drunk for a lesson with 4 teenagers on Saturday because that's what you do. Again, at 58 years old, man, you're living the dream when you're a driving instructor and you show up drunk.
I can imagine that being a driving instructor is very frustrating. Almost to the point where when your day is done, you do want to get hammered.
Yeah,
but you shouldn't show up hammered because there's the whole driving thing involved.
That's the thing, and you're teaching the kids, and
right. I mean, in fairness, they're the ones driving, right?
Yeah. Well, still, he at some point though he was doing the driving. He hit a curb at 50 miles an hour. And they were like, okay, we need to get out of this car, dude. We're not going to drive with you. So they were like, take us to Mickey D's over there and drop us off.
Great call on their part.
Yeah.
If I'm going to get dropped off, put me somewhere where I could get some food, especially a delicious McFlurry.
Yeah. 911 was called. He left. Oh, by the way, he caused a crash. And this is surprising, but he got arrested for drunk driving. Yeah. Again, he's a substitute driving instructor. Keyword substitute. I guess they don't use them a whole lot, but when they do, it's a party.
Maybe he didn't know he was getting called in that day.
Oh, that could be.
He's at the bar. He's like, crap.
That's the trouble with being on call. You're right. It's like, oh, maybe I'll take a shot and have a shot, and then, I had too many shots. Here's one of the students talking about all this.
He was overly complimenting us, and he was acting really weird. We told him to take us to McDonald's as soon as he hit the curb so that we could get out as soon as possible.
You guys look pretty.
Yeah, I know. I don't know exactly overly complimenting their driving or just in general. Probably, yeah. He probably says, because that was a girl, I bet he was probably like, hey, you drive real pretty.
People do stupid things when they're drunk, man.
Yeah, they do.
I'd like to give you Exhibit A.
Yes?
Daniel over here.
There he is.
Hi.
What did he do this time?
I was talking to him before the show started, and he mentioned something that he did. And I was like, I got to remember this. At some point, I'm going to dime him out on the show. What did you do while you were at, what was it, the Pumpkin Fest?
The Great Pumpkin Beer Festival.
Which I heard was awesome. I saw a lot of pictures. A lot of people were there.
Oh, it's fantastic. It's my favorite beer festival of the entire year.
Where is that at?
It's at Seattle Center. It's put on by Elysian.
Nice.
And they have
very nice.
80 pumpkin beers on tap. It was fantastic. I participated in the drinking, and then all of a sudden, I'm being ushered to a table, and I'm like, oh, what's happening here? It was a pie eating contest.
Oh, look at Mr. Pie.
Yeah.
Pumpkin pie?
A pumpkin pie eating contest.
That'd be weird if it was apple pie.
See, that I don't mind having a pumpkin pie eating contest, but if I've been consuming a lot of beer...
Well, I thought it was a great idea. I was like, let's do this. And I was like, my friend Gavin was with me. And I was like, Gavin, you're sitting down with me. And he did. And we're like, yeah, we got this. We got this. Our girlfriend, my girlfriend and his wife were like super confident in us.
I was like, for a second, like, you guys share the same girlfriend?
Same girlfriend.
We're learning something new about Gavin.
Well, it's a whole different kind of pie eating contest.
We sit down.
That's not pumpkin.
No.
All right. No, we sat down and they started the timer and we failed horribly.
So the winner, I saw the video, and yeah, it looked like at first you had this eye of the tiger.
Yeah.
And then as soon as you started eating, you kind of fizzled quick.
You know what I realized? I can't swallow.
I think he has the same problem. Oh, wow. And she's not here to respond to that.
Not even here to say yes to that.
Which is perfect.
Yeah.
No, that was really because I was just, my tactic was get it in a burrito or a ball and just kind of squish everything together and then just kind of eat the mass because we could use our hands. It wasn't like a handless one or anything.
What kind of pie eating contest is that where you can use your hands?
It was a disgusting looking pie eating contest because everybody's hands were just filled with like gooey pumpkin pie. Yeah. So who won? And how long did it take that person?
Okay, so I have to give the dude props. I don't know his name, but he was sitting a couple down from me, and I was thinking I was doing good. I was like, rah, 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 making that noise and everything. I look over, a minute and 15 seconds later, dude finishes his pie.
Whoa. And this is like a typical, like your basic looking pie size.
Yeah,
the whole pie. Like a 10-inch circumference, maybe 8 inches?
Yeah, let's go with that.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's the whole pie, not a slice.
The whole pie, plus the crust.
A minute he did that?
Yeah.
With the crust, with that thick pumpkin filling, because that's what I was also thinking is that is a mass pie.
Yeah. Bigger dude or a smaller dude that did it?
Smaller dude, smaller than me.
See? It's always these little guys that can do it.
Mm-hmm. And they were like, keep going, we need a second place. Then the guy directly next to me, he wins in probably about 2 minutes. And I was like, come on. I got it about halfway through, but then it was just all sitting in
being wasted and taking part in a pie eating contest sounds like a great idea on paper or in your drunken state of mind, but a terrible idea to do with how your body is.
Exactly.
Yeah. And especially with so much beer in my belly at that point too.
Oh, they couldn't have been a good mixture.
No, you should have seen it come up afterwards. It was fantastic.
That's what I was wondering. Yeah, I thought that.
No, I shouldn't have seen it.
Yeah.
I'm glad I didn't see it.
Hey, look, it's the pumpkin latte actually coming out of both ends of Danny. Great.
Yeah. Oh, was the pumpkin tasty?
The pie?
It was good, yeah. I mean, I liked it. That's probably going to be the only pumpkin pie I have all year.
That would have been funny if you just said, screw it, I just want a piece of pie. And you just sat there and you ate your pie and just watched the other people.
That's what I would have done.
Yeah, I'm just here to eat pie.
Where's the whipped cream? I need some whipped cream.
Right.
Funny enough, that's kind of what my friend Gavin did. He was if you watch the video, and I'll post it up on one of our pages, he's taking it like a cookie. He's just kind of like, I'm just going to eat this pie. And I was like, what are you doing?
Did you have to pay to take part in this?
No.
See,
He's a genius.
Oh my gosh,
that's what you do.
I got to keep that in the back of my mind when I'm drunk and there's food eating contests. Just agree to take part in them and eat the food like a meal.
Yeah. We should have done that. Man.
I need to go to places where they have chicken wing eating contests.
Oh, yeah.
And then just be the guy that's just, can I get some more blue cheese for my chicken? Like, sir,
this isn't a restaurant.
This isn't a free meal.
What are you doing? Yeah. What wine would you say should go with this, by the way? Then there's a contest. What are you doing?
Has anyone else ever done like an eating competition?
I think Uncle Chris has, yes.
He sent me, yesterday, we were at a brewery, and Chris says, you didn't win? I beat my pumpkin pie eating contest, and sent me the video of him doing it, and I was like, okay, Chris, I get it. You're a better eater than I.
Yeah, Chris, Chris, he's the guy that will tell you those things. They're like, oh, by the way, I won my Shakespeare contest.
Wait, so you also took part in a pumpkin pie eating contest at some point?
Yeah. We were in Leavenworth for Oktoberfest.
Well, that makes sense. They have some pumpkin pie there during that time of year.
We weren't allowed to use our hands.
No?
I didn't even have a place to sit. I had to squat down on the table because there were too many people.
So you just had a pie dive?
Yeah, basically. Yeah, it was awesome.
And he won, Danny, and he didn't get to use his hands. You must feel like a failure.
How many people were you competing against?
30 or 40, and half of them were little kids. And that's Pete right next to me there.
Yeah,
you guys know
Pete Greenberg there.
Yeah.
Oh, you have whipped cream on your pie.
Yep.
Oh, so good.
It was full on, man.
Again, I would have been
your face is just filled with cream as you're just
Yeah, but what about the pie?
diving into that pie. Wow.
Yes.
Yeah. See, again, Steve, I would have had your idea.
Yeah.
I would have been there with all those little kids going, yes, kids, go ahead, you dig in, and I'll just be like, so good. Any more? Can I get a second piece?
All right, can I get a fork? Like, sir, you're disqualified. You get a fork. I don't care.
No,
Disqualify me.
Yeah. Oh, man, pumpkin pie. And Danny, you're saying it's the only pumpkin pie you're going to have this season? What are you talking about?
I thought you're a pumpkin guy. That's like the grandfather of pumpkin food.
It's true, but that pie kind of ruined it for me. I'm not gonna lie.
They shaded you on that pie.
Yeah.
Holy aversion therapy, Batman. It's over. I can't have it anymore.
Shaded you on pumpkin pie.
Damn, I can't believe it, dude.
It backfired.
Oh, that's not good.
It did.
Oh, wow.
But I don't know. That means more pie for you guys. I'll bring one in.
Wait, you have one?
Yeah, at home. I have a bunch of them at home.
Pumpkin pies?
Yeah.
Why do you have a bunch of them at home?
Because I usually stock up at the beginning of the season because I like pumpkin pie a lot, but I'm just kind of done.
All right, let's see now. Danny, will Danny bring it in before Joey brings the mac and cheese?
Yes.
Okay. Dude. If we make it a competition, though, maybe Joey D's will rise to the occasion and finally bring us the mac and cheese he says he's so good at making.
Yeah, I don't foresee that happening.
Yeah, you're right.
Good luck.
All right, fine. All right, I'll take your pumpkin pie anyway. Danny.
All right, cool. Bring it in tomorrow.
Okay.
Should we have a pumpkin pie eating contest?
And I will do it your style, Steve. Yeah, I'm going to say yes, and I will still do it your way. And I will eat it. I'll be asking for table service.
We have to start going to places where they're having eating competitions and enter.
I mean, after all, when people were crashing my high school reunion, well, I'm going to start why can't I live my life this way? Why don't I'm going to YOLO it up like people. I would never think of
Your first step is not to use that term.
Yeah. All right. Well, whatever you want to use. How about YOLO? How about YOLO'd?
No,
I'm YOLO'd.
Okay, you're YOLO.
Oh, Jesus.
You might as well just start saying carpe diem if you're old. That's the whole, right?
All right,
Isn't that the young man's carpe diem?
You're absolutely right. It really is. Look at you knowing French.
I know it's one person says.
I know it's not French, Chris.
Yeah, it's German, of course.
Yeah,
right.
Spanish.
I love making Chris squirm over there, Mr. Grammar.
So it says you guys should try Buffalo Wild Wings Blazing Challenge, 12 wings in 6 minutes or less. If you're okay with spicy, actually, 4 members of the show, 5, was it? Myself, Danny, Uncle Chris, Rev, and Joey. If I remember,
You guys did do that.
But Joey looks confused.
Hard.
Maybe Joey was. Oh, he was there. Okay, he looked confused for a second. Like, what?
He's always confused.
Yeah, we sucked at that. Well, I sucked at that. No, Steven and Chris crushed
finished.
it. Yeah. Me and Joey and Rev were crying by the end of it. So, yeah.
I would ask for the non-spicy, boneless chicken wings, and I'd be there with you. I go, that's right. That's what I'm going to do. When you guys want to do that again, I'm going to go with you, and I'm going to, again, do the Steve maneuver.
But those weren't free. We had to pay for those.
Yeah.
We paid to put ourselves through that hell.
I'll tell them that I have dentures, and so just give in, and I can't, but I want to still participate, and I'll get it free.
What you did get free after all was said and done because your face was on fire, you got a glass of milk or a little ice cream bar.
Yeah.
So, I will steal that ice cream bar. Because if they bring it out while you're still trying to do it, I'm going to be like, slide over while you guys are in agony. I'll be there for that one.
So he says, please let me bring you my crab mac and cheese. It's the best.
I would say
twist my arm. I guess you can come bring us your crab mac and cheese.
Right.
I'll reluctantly devour it.
You insist. Fine.
Rev, get that person's info, and I guess we'll allow them to come in with their crab mac and cheese.
People are such a bother.
Oh, we lost the Rev. He's actually gone.
Oh, if he left during a segment, he must be having gastrointestinal problems today.
We need to mic the bathroom.
No, we don't.
With a little,
we need to quarantine the bathroom.
With a little intercom system, like, Rev, we're still on the air, Rev.
Oh, but then when you hear what's going on in there, people would think, what are you guys? Is there a war going on in some country and you guys just are there live?
Yep.
Oh.
One person that's not as bad going down as is coming out for the Blazing Challenge.
Yeah.
I can confirm that.
Yep.
Yes, you can.
Verified.
See, you guys do all these brilliant things and I just smile.
We call it bonding.
Yeah. Oh, is that what you call it?
Yes.
I call it stupidity. So you know what? Stupidity and bonding, you know what? You guys
go hand in hand.
They surely do. I have a question. What happens when someone finds out on social media that their mother is into naughty things? Oh, yeah. This is going to be a good one. Another edition of Facebook Drama. You're going to hear it at 8:17 on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle.
Now it's time for Facebook Drama.
And Facebook Drama is brought to you by Beacon Plumbing, Heating, and Mechanical. And BJ, once again, this is our opportunity to point out the morons that are on Facebook.
Yeah.
There's an actual Facebook post. The drama unfolds because of it. And yes, we are, of course, going to act it out. So this time around, playing the role of the original poster. Rev, you will be Carmen. Sweet. I'll play the role of Greg. BJ, you'll be Cassie.
Woo!
And Sarah, you will play the role of Larry.
Oh, hey.
All right. So once again, Carmen's the original poster. So Rev, please take it away.
I want to get cuffed this winter. Anyone want to cuff me up?
I'll cuff you up real quick, Carmen.
What the heck does getting cuffed mean? Sounds dirty. It's not dirty, Mom. I just want a cuddle buddy for the winter time. Someone to snuggle up with in the colder weather and get gifts from for the holidays.
Mrs. Cassie, don't get fooled. Sometimes smashing is most definitely included with your cuff buddy.
Okay, Greg. That is info my mother needed. Thanks, SMH. Well, I thought getting cuffed meant you tie each other up in handcuffs and really get into that kinky stuff. Mom! OMG, Mom, please stop talking about kinky stuff. Oh, your father and I used to be quite the kink masters back in the day, honey.
LOL, like mother, like daughter, I guess. Tell us more, Miss Cassie.
That's my girl. Oh, Greg, I could write a book. Okay, my mom should really not be on Facebook.
I'd pre-order that book in a second.
Greg is the man, hitting on both the mom and the daughter in the same thread.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take, LOL. Very Wayne Gretzky.
Very inspirational right there.
Yeah, I think that's what Wayne Gretzky meant when he said that.
That's exactly what he meant. Oh, yeah.
All right, so maybe your daughter could help me.
Yeah.
My interpretation of cuff buddy is, what is the F word reversed? You know, whenever you reverse the F word, it sounds like cuff.
Oh, I hadn't thought about that.
Is that
Very
what
smart.
Is that what cuff buddy means?
No, at least I never knew it like that. No, it really means like the winter time. A lot of girls want a boyfriend during this time. So
what does the cuff part mean?
I don't know. You link each other, like you guys link arm, like because you're cuffed together.
Why not just be called cuddle buddies?
I mean, I know. It's just a slang term.
A cuff, like a cuff link, like a cuff on your shirt. I don't know. I don't understand what that's all about. I don't know where cuff comes in.
I think it's the reverse of effing. So
you're probably right.
Wouldn't the reverse of effing be not effing?
I mean, I definitely...
But you're doing everything but the effing.
I mean, some cuff buddies, according to this guy, you do the effing as well.
Yeah.
And the wintertime cuddling, Netflix and
it makes
chilling,
sense, Steve. I hadn't thought about that, but it's exactly the phonetic opposite. You're absolutely right. So yeah, it makes sense. My buddy used to use it as a cuff buddy. Well, he was my buddy, but not my cuff buddy. It was his euphemism, his slang for just taking care of business by yourself.
Oh.
And I don't know if it was just it was upstate New York. I never heard about it, but he used to say it all the time. And I don't know if he got it from Philadelphia where he used to live.
I spent a lot of time upstate New York for college, and I never heard that term.
I never heard it either. He was the only one I ever heard say, well, time to do a little cuffing. And I'm like, okay, you ought to go do that on your own time.
According to Urban Dictionary.
Yes.
Because they are the gold standard.
Yes. Cuff is the slang term for being tied down into a relationship and telling the whole world that he or she is yours.
Oh, but a cuff buddy is somebody where they do everything but the sex, and that way you feel like you have somebody, but you really don't have somebody.
I think you can do the sex part. I think just during this winter time and the holiday seasons, a lot of girls want a dude to like get her gifts and, you know, feel like cared about kind of thing.
And then once the holidays are over, done.
One person says you guys are idiots cuffing, like handcuffs.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I get that, but I still don't understand why that's cuddling.
Yeah, I'm with you on that, Steve.
And I never thought I'd use the term cuddle buddy today when I came into work.
Yeah.
All right, cuffing them down so they can be with someone else. That's another person.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it's a temporary, so it's temporary. You're taking into temporary custody.
Cuffing equals cuddling.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know. Bitches are crazy.
There you go.
During the winter time, usually.
I think we've learned that, haven't we?
Yeah.
I mean, I know that because I work with Danny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys are cuff buddies, aren't you?
He wanted to be a cuff buddy, but I said, you know what? I want it long term. I'm not going to be a short term.
And you guys are going to your little men's retreats. You guys are cuffing, aren't you?
Right. I know Danny's letting me down. He's not going to this one, so I have to. I got to find another cuff buddy.
I know.
Danny.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I need a new
Let's
cuff
have a
buddy.
contest. Who wants to be BJ's cuff buddy?
Yeah.
Well, Uncle Chris steps up and those
That's
times,
right.
so,
You have like a little menage a cuff.
Menage a cuff. I know.
What?
And now Chris and I are both just, a duo cuff.
What's so important in your life that you can't go on a little man weekend with BJ?
Yeah, why can't you go on a man weekend with him?
Our pumpkin carving party.
Yeah. That was.
I'm going on a man weekend with BJ. I'm not going to be able to make your party. Sorry.
Yeah, that's fine. It's always a season. I get it.
It's always a tough scheduling issue for Danny. Like because our men's weekend's usually April and October, and I always know October's a tough time for Danny because that's his favorite month of the year.
Yeah, I saw him post on Facebook a picture of him with his Halloween tree behind him.
Yeah.
You'll be proud of my neighbors. I thought of you this morning. They've got Halloween lights up.
Hooray! That makes me so happy.
Hooray!
There you go.
We literally need to make this more of a holiday with the Halloween trees and, have the great pumpkin come and leave presents under the tree.
I can make fun of you, Danny, but one of my favorite things to do when I visit my wife in California is down in Balboa Island in Orange County. Is cuffing. And also, they do deck out. Once Halloween starts, it's that whole place just tries to outdo each other. It's all keeping up with the Joneses in this part of Orange County. They start with Halloween, and they have great decorations. And that's the place to be, Danny, if you want to see awesome decorations, because they really do it up down there.
Well, it's funny, though. I see the picture. I'm like, oh, Danny and this silly Halloween stuff. And then I realize I look out off my couch into the little, I don't even know what the hell this piece of furniture is in our house, but it's in the hallway. Going when you first walk in.
You know that piece of furniture that you've lived with for how many years?
It's like a table, but you don't eat at it. I don't know what the hell this is, but it's like a nightstand, a lampstand.
You should be an interior decorator. You're that knowledgeable about these things.
I don't know what these things are, but they're expensive. I know that much because I had to buy it. But then I look at it and I'm like, oh yeah, we do have little Halloween lights on that right now. It's very seasonal. And then we have a couple of Halloween decorations by our fireplace. Yeah. And I just forgot that we do like a Jack Skellington type thing.
Nice. See, I can come in and be your Halloween decorator if you'd like.
Yeah, and then you can figure out what the hell that thing is called.
Yeah. That's what we need to know. What is that piece of furniture that Steve has? It's not a table. It's not a desk. What is it?
It's from Pier 1.
There you go.
AKA expensive.
There you go. That's all.
For me.
Yeah. Well, congratulations to all of you.
Yeah.
Cuff buddies all.
Cuffing season. Here it is.
Yeah, it's cuffing season.
He's got lights on his bushes.
Pardon me?
My neighbor.
Oh, okay.
And then he's got a big skeleton guy on a chair.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, Danny would really like this.
I hope they have fog machines and motion sensors. Your house is going to be busy for Halloween if he has that going on next door.
Oh, bro, we're already... We've started stockpiling candy.
Yeah.
Every weekend when my wife goes shopping for groceries, she buys a few extra bags of chocolate and tortures me because they're not open, so I can't kind of scam a couple of those bags,
Hey, let's be sensitive.
Oh, because you don't get anyone to show up to your house.
Nobody shows up in my
place. I'm actually so jealous that you get trick-or-treaters.
Put some lights up, man.
Dude, no, it's not that. It's like the black hole of where we live. We have decorated. We have a pumpkin that we carved one year, and we put a candle in it. Mm-hmm. We do everything we can, and nobody shows.
We even have kids that are our neighbors, and they still don't come
over.
No,
they don't come over. Where do they go? They probably come to my neighborhood.
They probably do.
Yeah,
you steal them. Yeah,
dude, my neighborhood is insane.
Yeah, see, there's a neighborhood on Mercer Island. It's called the Lakes, and I think that's because they know the rich people give the full size candy bars, so they just don't even bother with us.
Yep, I used to go there when I trick or treated.
Yeah, see, nobody bothers with us, and so we get nothing.
You should do reverse trick or treating. You guys take the bags of candy to kids and just
that never. Should I drive around in a white van, Danny, to make it easier?
Or you should go to those neighborhoods and just cut their power lines. Because then they'll be,
all right. So we're kidnapping.
Wow, this
destruction
really
of property.
escalated quickly.
Well, nobody set fire to anything. Like, that's the trick. No treat. Here's a fire.
well, keep that in your back pocket as a plan B.
All right, very good.
But if the lights are out, nobody thinks to go knock on their door.
Yeah. I had thought about that. So if I shut power off to somebody's entire neighborhood, they'll be forced to come to my house, the only one that's lit.
You got to be proactive during the season.
Should I also
You have to have orange arrows pointing towards your home.
Can you tell me what the favorite candy are of police officers? Because I think they're going to come knocking at the door at some point, too, looking for something.
Clearly, it's Crackle.
Yeah, it's Crackle. All right, fine. Hey, I don't know if you saw this, because, we had a little sexy Facebook drama, and I don't know if you saw Wheel of Fortune last week. There was a puzzle. The puzzle was bridal and cold shower. You know how they have the one word that connects two other words like that do that? So that's part of the kind of thing. So this one
I was like, what does bridal and cold have to do with each other?
It's shower. Yeah, there you go.
I get it now.
So the puzzle was all complete except for the C. The C was not there, and so it was said old shower. And this woman decided, okay, I think I know what this is. I don't even have to worry about what letter it is. And here's what she thought old shower was.
I'd like to solve.
Okay.
Bridal and gold shower.
Janet, your turn.
I'd like to solve.
Okay.
Bridal and cold shower.
Yeah, that's
R. Kelly sounds a lot like a woman when you listen to him and don't see him talk.
Yeah. That woman just said so much about, well, at least some thumbnails she likes to look at least, if not more. Bridal and gold showers. Wow, that's a heck of a wedding for you, miss.
Yeah, I want to know how they consummated their wedding.
Wow.
I'd like to buy an O.
Yeah, you would.
Wrong O.
Yeah. All righty then.
Gold shower?
Gold shower, she says.
Gold shower. How old was this woman, I wonder? Rev, did you see this?
No, I missed this one.
I thought you watched Wheel of Fortune all the time. Or now that you're a veteran or an alumni, you don't want to watch it?
He can't do it anymore.
I can't.
He probably gets sad because he did so great.
I would like to say sad, but most of the time it's angry at all the idiots that are playing it now.
Oh, yeah, like you weren't.
I got screwed.
Bankrupt Billy over here. Oh, yeah.
Can't do anything about the spinning of the wheel and how it completely and utterly screwed me.
Well, and also you had a strategy and the letters didn't show up. Yeah, so you're calling them idiots. I don't know. Someone's having a gold shower at your expense.
I'd like to buy an O.
Yeah.
Stupid Phil.
Bridal and gold shower.
Stupid Phil. That's the name of the guy who beat Rev.
Yeah.
He still has issues with Phil.
And he's a veteran who served our country.
Right.
Come on.
Well, that's good for him on that. He didn't need to win.
Yeah. Poor Rev. As soon as he told us what day his game was on a military holiday.
It was like Memorial Day.
Yes,
it was.
It's like we knew Rev wasn't going to win. They're not going to have a non-military guy. They had military guys on the show, and Rev. It's just like, take that goofball from Seattle and put him on the military show because he won't win.
Yep.
That's what they were thinking. They probably looked at you and thought, this guy doesn't have a chance to win because we want the military people to win.
No, that's not how that works out. They placed it there after he completely and utterly destroyed me.
All righty. Love it.
Damn it, Phil.
Yeah. Yeah, spoiler alert. If you're watching on a military holiday, Wheel of Fortune, and there's military people playing, they will win. Yep. Spoiler alert.
Yeah, the two other contestants are civilians, and then the one guy is in the Navy, I believe.
Yes.
The minute I saw that, and I was like, oh boy. They're not going to let him lose.
Rev's done. And that's when Rev was getting all those epic spins where he got like you got $1 million trip, or what do you?
Well, I got the shopping spree, and then I hit bankrupt, so that basically crushed my wife. And then I landed on the $1 million wedge, and then I guessed the N, which was my plan the entire time. And of course, there was no N, even though I had gone through tape. I played the app game. I had checked everything, and almost every puzzle had a freaking N in it.
No N. And there was $1 million right through your fingers.
So you tried to game the system, and you failed at it.
Yeah.
Very similar to your fantasy football performance so far here with our show.
I have won exactly one game so far.
Congratulations.
Not that I'm keeping track or anything. Steve killed it this week, by the way.
And I had the Seahawks defense. Not to be the nerds talking about fantasy football.
No, we are.
Yeah, but I got a -1 on my defense.
And you still won.
I had 135 points. I crushed your son, BJ.
Well, my son, I don't know. I
showed him who's boss.
He's been a disappointment since birth, so I'm not surprised.
Yes.
Yeah.
See, I was watching the Seahawks game, and I was like, yes, I have Chris Carson on my team. He's killing it. And then I look, he was benched.
You idiot.
Yeah.
Nice going, buddy.
Yeah, I lost.
Yeah, I beat your son 135 to 84.
Whoa! My son apparently doesn't know football. If there was now fantasy basketball, you'd be in trouble. My
Is
son knows
Vicky
that.
still leading our standings?
Yes.
How is Vicky leading the standings? She knows nothing about football.
That's why she's leading our standings.
That's why I hate fantasy.
She's undefeated.
She is 5-0.
What?
Mike is 4-1.
Oh, Mike Hawks. Yeah, well, I told you I had a talk with him.
Yes.
I said that he was going to get booted as the coach of our team. So represent. We will win this. I will get the golden truck nuts or whatever the hell you guys.
That is the golden truck nuts is our trophy. Yep.
Right.
And, well, he's playing me this upcoming week, so it's going to be a battle.
I have to have a heart-to-heart talk with Mike Hawk.
And Danny and I are tied in the West Conference with a 3-2 record.
Yeah, you guys.
But he's got the tiebreakers. He beat me.
Now here's the thing. Steve thinks he's a champion, but you know what? When it comes, he's not a champion. Matter of fact, I mean, he did get this one right yesterday. Sure. Okay.
What is 3/5 expressed as a percentage?
60%.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah, math.
Wow, you're so happy with yourself. Don't worry. Steve isn't always that smart. You have a shot at beating him. 206-421-ROCK. We're playing Beat Miggs at 8:47 on The Rock.
Today's podcast was brought to you by Travis Gagne, bankruptcy attorney. Here's another question from a listener. How long is a bankruptcy going to affect my credit rating?
Of course, most of the time, by the time we're talking about filing a bankruptcy, the credit has already taken a huge hit. Chapter 7 is going to affect it more negatively than Chapter 13. Chapter 7 stays on your credit report for 10 years from the time you file. It usually takes 7 or 8 years for your credit scores to get back into the normal range in a Chapter 7 case. However, your credit will start to recover even in Chapter 7 after about a year. You'll be able to get credit again right away, usually before your case is even over. Chapter 13 stays on your credit report for 7 years and usually takes about 3.5 years for your credit to get back in the normal range. So Chapter 13 will mean your credit gets better much more rapidly.
Thanks, Travis. If you have more questions about bankruptcy, you can reach out to Travis anytime at ChooseTheRightChapter.com. That's ChooseTheRightChapter.com. Thanks for listening.
Innovation, resilience, agility. It's how Michigan businesses work together and continue to build the future. Our expertise, talented workforce, and collaborative environment are making a difference now and shaping the future. Join us and make your mark where it matters. Visit michiganbusiness.org/radio to put your plans in motion. That's michiganbusiness.org/radio.